Everyone. So today we're going to show you a little bit more about what you can do when you see a yellow temple. So you'll see here on my screen, I have a bunch of green temples, which are great, and I can go and request all those. But there's also this yellow temple, and this happens often. And the yellow temple just means that they need more information. And so this one, I'm just going to click on it, and it'll tell me what I need more information about. So this looks like he's missing some information on his parents, and so he can't be sealed to them. So I'm going to go in and click view details, and that's going to give me this his person page, and it gives me the same information. So I'm going to go over to details and see what information is missing. So it looks like he is missing his mom. He has his dad, which is a good sign. It's harder to find when you don't have either parent. So we're gonna go and see if we can find his mom. So first we need to start with what do we know about him. So his name's John Griffin. He's born in 1788 in England, and these are some places he's lived. He's married to this Lydia Wilkinson, and he has this parent, William Griffin. I'm going to look to see what we know about him, see if he has any other kids. He probably does, but just the only person that we have on file is John. So we'll see if we can find maybe some siblings and also the spouse. So I'm going to first start by searching for records to see if we can find any. Actually, I'm going to check what records we already have. Okay, so we have several records already. Looks like they're all later though, so that would be more like towards the end of his life. And we would want to find something closer to the beginning of his life where his mom would actually be on a record. So maybe a birth certificate or christening record, something like that. And sometimes they're on marriage records, but often it's just the father. And that's probably why we only have the father. So all of these look like let's see, should we view this one? Oh, 1850. Yeah, see, 1850, both of those would be towards the end of his life. So probably none of them would be helpful. Because this is a video, I'm not actually going to go and look at them, but I would recommend looking at the records before, just to see if there is any information. But I'm just going to go ahead and go back to this details page and click on family search right here. You can also use any of these to search for them. They can all be useful. Excuse me. You can even search for like find a grave or any of those gravestone image catalogs. Those can be helpful too. But I'm just going to start simply with family search and see what other information. So now I'm just going to go through and see if I can find any information that matches the information we already know about him. And if I find something that doesn't give us his mom's name, but also is just important information, I'm going to attach it. I'm just going to attach anything I find. So William Griffin, John Wilkinson. Okay, that's interesting. That's like opposite. Unless that's the father's name. Let's see. Let's just start. When did he get married? Oops. He got married in 1850. Perfect. So let's start. This is 1850 in England. John Griffin. So I'm just going to click on it to see if it matches. And it kind of looks like it does so far. Lydia Boffey. So that's a little bit of a different name. Interesting. Okay. I'm going to click view record just to learn a little bit more about it. I'm not positive that this is right, because there's probably a lot of John Griffins getting married in 1850 in England, but it could be. So say that this was correct, and the best rule of thumb is to have the rule of 3, where you have 3 pieces of matching information and nothing is like super like crazy, because sometimes names can be changed, and so sometimes stuff like this, Lydia Boffey, maybe it would be still the same person, but if there's like information that's like crazy different, then you probably don't want to attach it. But if you do find 3 pieces of matching information, then you can go ahead and attach it, as long as there's nothing conflicting. So if you did that, then you would just click that attach button, and then you would make sure that everything's good. You click attach. I'm not going to do it since I'm not positive this is the right person. And any information that there is on this side that's not on this side, you would want to attach it. So if there were to show up this button that says attach, and you would just move it over. But I'm not going to complete this, but that's how you attach something. So I'm just going to keep looking, and I don't want to make this video too long, but I would just keep looking to see if I could find any more information about John. Let's see, what was his dad's name? William. Oops. So here's one. This one looks, oh, this is the same as the other one. So this, I would probably look into this Lydia Boffey, however you say that. Let's see. So you can look through, you can change on this side, you can change, add in information, take away information. Some of that can help, actually. You can pull up different information based on certain things. So maybe I would take out the marriage place and see if that gives me more like birth certificates. You can also just say I want just birth certificates. I thought you could do that. Let's see. There's lots of different preferences you can do. But yeah, this probably is a way to sort it. Oh yeah, it's a way to filter it. So you could click, okay, I just want birth certificates. So then you could go through. Another thing I would recommend doing is, if I couldn't find any information on John, I'd just go and search for William too. We don't have a lot of information about him, and so it could be a lot harder, but I could still search. I could say, well, he was probably lived in England at one point. He probably lived in England when his son was born in England. And so I could go in and I could say, okay, I'm searching for William. And then I'm going to get rid of this birthplace, and I'm going to just click residence and add in that same information. He probably resided in this place in England from this year to this year, and search and see what information I could find. And then once I found the name of the mother, then I would attach that source like I showed you before, and you can go in and add a spouse in here if it doesn't automatically add it in, and just use that information that you found in that source. But make sure you attach the source, because that gives you like the reason behind why you're doing what you're doing. So that's how you look for missing people and add them in once you find them.
Thanks for watching, everybody.